The film starts a long time back, where we see a savage lord administering. In the past this city used to be free, yet presently this awful lord has made individuals of this city his slaves. This lord is getting the land exhumed from every one individuals of this city. In reality, he was searching for a material, a thing that could give him mystical powers. Also, along these lines, he would have become more impressive than previously and could run this city as well as the entire world. Essentially, the name of this material is Eternium, with the assistance of which he will make such a crown with which he can get the powers of a superhuman inside himself. Here, not surprisingly, the laborers are digging, and meanwhile, the specialist gets that Eternium stone, which the brutal lord gets. Furthermore, very soon he makes his own crown, which he will get a ton of abilities by wearing. Meanwhile, we likewise see a little kid who faces that brutal lord. He lets the locals know that we ought to stay away from this bad form, we shouldn't do homage it. Yet, when the awful lord figures out that he is remaining against me, he arranges him to kill him. Furthermore, when he is being killed, the kid unexpectedly vanishes and comes to where numerous divine beings were sitting. These 6 divine beings let this kid know that you have boldness, we loved it definitely. That is the reason we will give you such a power that assuming you say a word Shazam, every one of our powers will come inside you. Also, you will turn out to be strong to the point that you can undoubtedly overcome that awful lord. This young man likewise does likewise, he says Shazam and turns out to be strong. What's more, unexpectedly he arrives at that lord's castle where he is wearing his shrewd crown to get a ton of abilities. Yet, this young man, who has become strong subsequent to saying Shazam, he comes there and unleashes ruin and starts killing everybody. He is irate to the point that he annihilates the whole city alongside the awful lord. Also, from here the story goes 5,000 years after the fact, and we see right now, we are shown similar city where a pack has totally caught this city. They are doing bad form to individuals, they are plundering, they have totally controlled this city. In reality, the main reason for this pack is to track down that crown. That is, they are searching for the very crown that the awful lord had made a long time back. He was committed suicide, yet his crown is as yet covered someplace around here. Presently we see a young lady whose name is Adriana, she is likewise searching for this crown. This young lady is a seriously master in finding old things since she is an excavator. That is, these are individuals who uncover the earth and furthermore have a ton of data about numerous things ever. So this young lady, Adriana, goes to a cavern where after a ton of exertion she tracks down that crown. At the point when Adriana and her companions are cheerful about this, we figure out that one of her companions, whose name is Ishmael, is engaged with the very pact that has involved the whole city. Then Ishmael kills a companion who accompanies him and calls different individuals from his pack in a similar cavern. Presently individuals point a weapon at her and tell her that Adriana, give us that crown. Presently this young lady peers down and there are a few words composed on it. At the point when she understands it, Shazam emerges from her mouth. When she says this word, Dark Adam comes there and starts killing every one of the thugs who have come there. He kills such a lot of that nobody can get by there. Concerning Ishmael, who was engaged with the thugs, he claims to pass on there. That is the reason his life is saved here, since Adriana has restored Dark Adam, has stirred him once more, so he expresses nothing to her. Presently Dark Adam is there when a few others of the pack come and assault him with a unique weapon. This weapon is made of the very Eternium material with the assistance of which the crown was likewise made. Also, when Dark Adam gets this rocket, he truly feels the aggravation. Dark Adam ends the existence of the thug who killed him, but since of that rocket or that little rocket, he likewise becomes oblivious. So here we come to realize that Eternium is such a material that is the shortcoming of Dark Adam. Furthermore, with this material, Dark Adam can likewise be killed. Seeing this, Adriana gets extremely stressed and takes Dark Adam to her home. When Dark Adam wakes up, he meets Adriana's child here. This kid lets Dark Adam know that you have been secured in that cavern for a long time. Presently on the grounds that our city is being oppressed, that pack isn't allowing us to live, so you have come as a savior for us. You will save our city from that pack. Dark Adam couldn't care less about anything here. He says that a long time back, this was my city. Presently everything has changed here, so I'm not liable for saving this city. I don't have anything to do with this city and individuals here. Also, when he says this, he emerges from the house and starts strolling around the city and starts checking the city out. After this, we see a female chief whose occupation is to stop the approaching superheroes and supervillains in this world. We need to keep such circumstances on the planet that the commoners face no trouble and our property isn't in no peril. She is conversing with a hero here, Hawkman. She says that Dark Adam is back now, and in the event that he isn't halted, he can cause a ton of obliteration like previously. Also, assuming he goes off the deep end and blows up, halting him is beyond difficult. Hawkman consents to this and assembles his group, where a lot more superheroes are involved. Also, they generally go out together to get Dark Adam. Then again, a portion of the gangsters go to Adriana's home since they realize that the crown is still with her. So they went to get the crown. Also, when they are going to go after Adriana's family, Dark Adam saves them there and kills the gangsters once more. Also, he is as yet battling with a portion of the excess individuals. Simultaneously, Hawkman's group comes there and they all begin battling Dark Adam. Yet, Dark Adam was still weighty on them. The gangsters and the Equity Society group couldn't make a difference. Lastly, Dark Adam leaves from that point. The Equity Society group, which is comprised of Hawkman, comes to Adriana and asks her for help in getting him. Yet, Adriana says, "Where were you when we were being abused? I have never seen you. There is just Dark Adam who saved us. At the point when I was going to pass on, he saved me." Individuals of the Equity Society say that the one you believe is safeguarding you is risky. Indeed, even a long time back, he obliterated our city totally. Lastly, these individuals persuade Adriana. Also, that is the reason Adriana takes them all to Dark Adam so everybody can sit and converse with one another. So they can see one another and end their own battle. Then again, Ismail, who was Adriana's buddy, goes into her home. So he can track down the crown and use it for himself. Yet, when he doesn't get the crown, he takes Adriana's child with him out of resentment. Here, keenly, his child calls his mom, Adriana, and lets her beginning and end know that I have been seized. Ismail has seized me. She gets extremely stressed, so she requests help from the Equity Society and Dark Adam. Assist me with bringing my child back. Also, the two of them concur. Also, together they begin searching for his child. Here, Hawkman gets two men of that pack. Subsequent to killing them, he finds out where Ismail is. Ismail has maintained his child in a mystery place, which is in a desert. Furthermore, when Dark Adam and the Equity Society arrive at that spot, they see that Ismail has pointed a weapon at his child. Furthermore, here Ismail confesses to a mysterious that I am the head of the pack that is causing obliteration in the entire city. And this multitude of thugs work for me. So he lets Adriana know that to save your child's life, then give me that crown. So this upset mother gives him that crown so his child's life can be saved. Yet, in spite of this, he shoots the kid. Furthermore, when Dark Adam sees this, he flies at a fast, comes before him and recovers the kid's life. Also, here Ismail is totally annihilated by consuming him with his lightning. Here Dark Adam likewise meets Hawkman and lets him know an exceptionally huge mystery. He tells that a long time back, the kid who raised his voice against the brutal ruler was not me, but rather my child. What's more, when the savage ruler was murdering my child, he vanished from that point. Seeing this, the savage lord lashed out in light of the fact that he couldn't track down my child. So he got all of us and beat us seriously. We were killed in such a terrible manner that nobody even deals with creatures like this. My significant other was killed there. Also, I was going to pass on. Then, at that point, my child returned to me who had a ton of abilities. Furthermore, he gave me every one of his powers. That is, presently every one of the powers had come into me. We were simply talking and afterward the Savage Lord's kin went after us once more. I was saved there since I had a ton of abilities. In any case, my child was killed directly before my eyes. Seeing my child biting the dust, I lashed out. Furthermore, I killed the brutal lord and his kin. Yet, those powers were not in my control. I had zero control over them. Furthermore, when I saw this, the entire city was obliterated by my reluctance. Due to me doing this, those divine beings who empowered my child, and presently I have that power, they were extremely furious. That I have abused my power. I didn't keep my power in charge. That is the reason they secured me in that cavern. What's more, I remained in that cavern for millennia. At the point when Adriana came and took the name, I reawakened by and by. Here, Dark Adam is still exceptionally grieved that as a result of him, there has been a ton of obliteration previously, and there is still a ton of obliteration. Many individuals were killed. He tells the Hawkman that I need to give up. I need to complete my powers and hand them over to you with the goal that nobody is hurt as a result of me. From that point forward, Dark Adam says the word Shazam, from which he gets back to his ordinary structure. That is, he turns into a typical person who doesn't have superpowers right now. Furthermore, until he says Shazam once more, he can't become Dark Adam once more. That is the reason he additionally demands them to accomplish something with me so I can't say this word once more. At last, Dark Adam is placed into the water and a gadget is placed in his mouth with the goal that he can't talk. Here Dark Adam is secured. Then again, we are shown Ishmael, who was dead, and presently he has come to damnation. Ishmael knew from the very start that to get the force of that crown, then, at that point, his direction is that he should grasp that crown. Furthermore, simultaneously, somebody ought to kill him, so he bites the dust and comes to heck, or at least, damnation. What's more, he can meet the evil presences of agony here, with whom he can get power. Ishmael knew everything all along. That is the reason he incited Dark Adam that when I murder Adriana's child, Dark Adam will come and save her and kill me. What's more, simultaneously, the crown was likewise in his grasp. He knew everything all along and everything was going as per his arrangement. Here, the evil presences of misery meet Ishmael and give him their powers. He disliked previously, he has become Sabak. He comes into this world with these powers and starts annihilating all over. When the Equity Society learns about it, they come before him to rival him. There is a ton of battling happening here, however Sabak, on the grounds that he was exceptionally strong, couldn't stop him even after so much. Another colleague of the Equity Society, whose name is Dr. Destiny, comes in his numerous structures. Utilizing various powers, he attempts to kill Sabak, yet at the same time doesn't succeed. Also, very soon everybody comprehends that nobody can overcome Sabak with the exception of Dark Adam. That is the reason he begins conversing with Dark Adam through clairvoyance here. He lets him know that we really want your assistance, and these individuals help him a ton from here so he can free himself. When he leaves, he kills a portion of the troopers there. He emerges from the water, and when he emerges, he says Shazam, due to which he gets the force of Dark Adam. Also, with nothing to do, he begins going to Sabak. Then again, individuals of the Equity Society are as yet battling with Sabak. Furthermore, during this time, one of his partners, Dr. Destiny, is killed there. The Hawkmen are likewise battling a great deal with Sabak, however their endeavors are not extremely fruitful, yet great Dark Adam comes there simultaneously. What's more, presently there is a great deal of battle between Dark Adam and Sabak. This battle was very much a battle, however with time it appeared to be that main Dark Adam could overcome Sabak. Furthermore, sooner or later, Dark Adam snatches the head of Sabak and cuts it into 2 sections. Furthermore, subsequent to tearing it totally, he at last ends Sabak's life. Along these lines, Sabak kicks the bucket and everything comes to harmony. Everything begins to improve. Individuals of the city begin to think about Dark Adam as their savior. They all acknowledge that Dark Adam has saved us and our city. After this, we see a similar woman who made the Equity Society group. With the goal that she can stop Dark Adam. She tells Dark Adam here that it's okay, do anything you desire, however don't leave this city. Be the savior of individuals of this city, deal with them, be the gatekeeper, I couldn't care less. In any case, don't leave this city. Since, Supposing that you emerge from this city, it won't be really great for you. Here Dark Adam sits and takes a gander at her and says that nobody can arrange me. What's more, at whatever point he believes that should do anything, he will do it all alone. However, at that point the woman says, "Indeed, perhaps you are correct. Nobody can prevent you from living in this world. Yet, I know somebody who isn't from our reality." Furthermore, Dark Adam lashes out and breaks the screen with which the woman was talking. When the screen breaks, there is smoke all over the place, and that is when Superman emerges from the smoke. Furthermore, he lets Dark Adam know that we ought to constantly sit and talk. When Superman says this, the narrative of this film closes here.